The whole mission here again is to help you and your team get the most value out of GUIDEcx, but not just that. We take it a step further. We also cover industry best practices. So you'll notice that there's a lot of thought leadership in there, but as well, there's going to be a lot of GUIDEcx best practices in there. And so the way you get there is in app. You'll just mosey on over, click on the support buoy down here on the bottom left corner, and you'll see here that we have Guide University, our community, and our knowledge base. But we'll focus on community today. And then you will need to create a login. We don't automatically do that for you. So you'll just click up here and then you'll be able to create a sign in. If you have a Google account or a Gmail, you'll be able to do it in a couple of clicks. But let me go back here. So the top 3 things that you guys need to hear and you need to know are first, whoops, spoiler alert. All right. So every single week, we do a question of the week and a live stream. And so this is on our homepage. As soon as you get dropped off in the community, you'll see what we're talking about. You'll be able to chime in. So you'll click here and you'll be able to see what the question of the week is. This week, we're talking about effective change management strategies and onboarding. You'll be able to weigh in. You can share your challenges. You can share your questions, things that come to your mind. Maybe you have a couple of tips and tricks up your sleeve that you want to share with the broader community. So this is more along the thought leadership side. But yeah, once you've chimed in there, every Thursday, and I linked to it in that question of the week, we have a live stream, which is essentially, it's like a more casual webinar where I sit down with a couple of community members and we talk about the question of the week just in person. And so this week we got a number of people showing up. But yeah, it's a chance for you to tune in. You don't have to come in and contribute. You can just sit down and work on other stuff while you listen to it like a show or a podcast. It is a lot more casual. So come one, come all, you're all invited. The other thing I want to go over is posting best practices. So while you're in the community, you might have a couple questions that you want answered, or you might come across something that, hey, I just discovered this new workaround within GUIDEcx that I feel like everyone needs to hear about. All you have to do is click on create posts on the top right. Again, you do have to be logged in to be able to do this. But you'll be able to come in, you can ask a question. So if you have a question that like you're looking for a specific answer, you can post that kind of, create that kind of post. There's also conversation. This is more for, hey, I just want to get an idea of what other people are doing in the industry with GUIDEcx. So if you are, I know Will, I think he's on the call still, but he posted a great question the other day about, hey, who else is using GUIDEcx for their ProServe teams? And hopefully we'll get some customers chatting in with him and get them connected that way. And then we also have this new third option, which is ideas. This is more along the lines of, hey, I have a really specific need or a feature request that I'd like to make to the GUIDEcx product team. So Cameron, Phil, Chris, and Cody, they'll be able to answer those. And you can kind of, we're introducing this this grassroots approach where you can get other people to upvote your ideas. You can see what we're researching, what's in development. So feel free to go share your product feedback here. Again, yeah, there's a shortcut on the top nav bar. You can see exactly what's being worked on, what's being planned, what's being researched and whatnot. You can upvote, you can click into it to read more. You can comment on it. One benefit to this is you'll now be able to track your requests. Before, you would submit product feedback in app, and that was amazing and great. But there wasn't a way for you to track that. So, and then finally, GUIDEcx ins and outs. We do have a section dedicated to GUIDEcx users. So if you have questions about Recipe Builder, if you want to share tips and tricks or read about tips and tricks, if you have a question about the product, if you want to read about the announcements, feel free to go check out this channel. We also have, if you want to go tune into our awesome master classes, you can come in here and you can check out the events. And so you'll see customers only. So yeah, if you're a customer, you can go check out our GUIDEcx master classes. So, but yeah, that's everything you need to know about community. Please go in and join. I'll be the first to welcome you, I promise. But yeah, we're super excited to get that launched.